Oh boy. Oh, you're muted, Francine.
Oh no, I know. I tend to mute myself if I'm not saying anything for a little bit, just so like random background noise can't come in and ping off of stuff. There we go. There's the stream. And I was doing a lot of tapping, typing, researching, discovering truths about Sonic the Hedgehog and Shin Megami Tensei.
The question is, which goetic demon is Sonic based off of?
Okay, that's a completely different question. What I was intrigued to know is which like race or family of demons did they put Sonic into? Since obviously, you know, the SMT has the recurring thing where all the demons are organized into different categories like Fury, Plant, Kishin, etc. And I was kind of curious to know what they decided Sonic was. My like inclination would have been to say either Fury or Genma, which are two race groupings that represent benevolent heralds or representatives of like good and positive forces, often associated with like anthropomorphic animals. Like Sun Wukong is sometimes done as a fury, for instance. I think that would have been a good grouping for him. As it turns out, they chickened out of it. They just gave him question mark as his qualification in the in DX2.
Kaiji Carl says Sonic is a full Arcana. That's their take.
I think that sounds pretty accurate actually.
Well, there you go.
Also, hi Kaiju Carl. Kaiju Carl is another streamer who recently streamed the demo for Slave Zero X and had very nice things to say about it. So I'm very happy to see him here. He's a cool guy.
Are they more of a fighting games streamer than I am? Because that's the take I need to hear. I keep yelling at my buddy Ozone to finally freaking play the demo. Ozone, you like the demo? You should play it. Question for the smart folk: what's with the Megami Lady Femme divide?
Oh, hold on. Okay, I just checked the stream. You're streaming, but it says it's minimized on my end, so I can't actually see the stream. I thought you hadn't started yet.
Yeah, the common problem. The common problem I keep forgetting. Yeah, sorry. This is like the only time it's ever a problem.
There we go. There's all our friends. Jovian Jokestar, Neko Shogun, on Meraki. Kodama.
Kodama, I respect Kodama as a warrior. Alright, so what I'm trying to figure out right now is where I've been and where I'm going, so let's figure this one out.
Well,
there's stuff
we
to the
annihilated
right.
an abscess last time.
Okay, so that would be this corridor to the left, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta get that stuff on the right, and also keep an eye out for new friends to make. My friends to make.
You remember, one of the quests you most recently received was an assignment by a lone Agathion to kill 3 daimons. So keep an eye out for daimons, I guess.
Right, I remember that. Okay. What's all this? Oh. Alright, what you got? Actually, that is nice. Wow, you've actually been working hard. Oh, hold on, we got a distance switch load on those guys. They were
those little
framey. I want one now. I love these guys. Hey, Raytheon, you went in my my military industrial complex. Oh wait, no, the full moon's good.
There we go.
Moon's so big! The moon's so bright!
Back in Nocturne.
The world, the future, bright, bright, bright!
Mirai Psycho!
You want me to join you? Okay, I'll help you out by giving you a good prize. No, this is actually Morshu in here. You want me to join you? Okay, I'll help out by giving you a good price.
Oil, rope, bombs? You want it? Then it's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough. Magatsuhi.
Okay, MP is the thing I'm always pretty happy to give. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Give me one light stone. I have 5. Enjoy, little guy.
Even after finishing Neko Shogun with a bunch of life stones, they're pretty common.
All right.
I keep freaking out when I see the full moon because the most recent playthrough that I did was actually of Nocturne HD, and in Nocturne, full moon is just as bad as new moon.
Yeah, they're all hopped up on that demon juice. They always be in a demon found. How is this SMT heard a fairly wide variety of opinions? Francine here likes it a bunch. I've been enjoying it. I think the biggest criticism I have is that the frame rate's pretty horrid, but that's more of a general Switch critique than anything else.
It depends on who you talk to. SMT has a lot of things to a lot of different people. It depends on how invested you are in any one given version of SMT. I think that this is a very good SMT. I think that some elements of its story could have been a little bit more fleshed out. It certainly feels like in some places the narrative is a little thinner than it could have been. But, I mean, you'll be able to make a judgment based on that later on yourself. I think it's good overall. I think the thing is that there are kind of two models for SMT as far as I don't think anyone disputes that the gameplay, the visuals, so forth, everything about the technical aspects of the game people like. The fusion system has only ever gotten better. The combat in these games has only ever gotten better. People really like those elements. The most argument you get tends to be around narrative, because SMT is a heavily narrative-based game, and it also has a lot to say traditionally about fairly weighty subjects and philosophical concepts, or at least it tries to grapple with that stuff. And it also uses real-world myth, which is a very loaded subject a lot of the time. So you get a lot of debate along those lines. SMT kind of has two modes that it swaps between. There are games like Nocturne, which are actually very, very light in terms of the actual number of spoken lines and dialogue, but which rely heavily on tonal atmosphere and individual symbolic moments to communicate a larger, simpler, more mythic narrative that you can then dissect later. And then there's games like SMT4, which are extremely dialogue heavy and have unbelievable amounts of back and forth conversation and huge numbers of side quests with way more intricate world building and sort of characters with hundreds of lines each and stuff like that. And that's also a good model because it gives you you get to do a lot of really in-depth character studies and ensemble cast stuff, and you get a lot of things about dynamics in a sort of cultural sense. Nocturne takes place in basically a cultural vacuum. There's no real demon civilizations. There's groups of random demons that are forming allegiances and have ideologies, but there's not a city or something like that. Whereas SMT4 is very concerned with this is a city. How are people living here? How are people coexisting with the demons? This game is closer to the Nocturne model, but in terms of being not light on story, but being more interested in sort of the macro picture than the micro one. And some people like that and some people don't. I think both models are good and have good things to offer. I think this one maybe could have used a little bit more in the way of individual character lines and density of characterization, but I think overall it's pretty good. I think it's a fantastic first SMT. I think if you want to get into SMT, nothing will give you a better setup for going out and checking out the other games in the series if you're willing to handle a little bit more jank by comparison to this one. So yeah, that's my take on it.
Did you see how Pro, by the way, handled that Magatsuhi situation?
Yes.
It's what if I put one of these little guys to sleep? Excellent, excellent. All right, we should put some points in strength now. And let's get strength up to 15. Us demons are pretty cool, right? Yeah, I agree. You are pretty cool. Oh, and you got a Dia? Nice. Ah, there it is. I mean, it's early game. There's a lot of little guys early game. Much as I love early guys, I mean, I'm not going to be making decisions based on that. I'm making decisions mostly on party makeup, because that's a good way to cycle a lot of different demons in your party you might not expect. If I was just going on vibes, yeah, there'd be little guys all the time, but I also gotta respect what Francine really likes. And
I appreciate the consideration.
speaking of something Francine really likes,
Oh yeah. Here we go. Yes. Freikugel. So, the origin of the term Freikugel, which first appeared in SMT as the infamous signature move of the Demi-Fiend in Nocturne, I think. So I don't know German. My understanding is that Freikugel basically means sort of like free fire or free bullet.
Someone's writing in a free ball, and no, that's something different.
Yeah. Free ball. So Freikugel is apparently associated with a specific. There is like a story, so I don't know if it's a novel.
It's literally free ball,
like an existing myth. Yes.
Oh, like a mustard
ball.
So
it's probably free bullet then, because the origin of the term Freikugel in the context of like a sort of occult situation is a German story about a man who makes a deal with the devil for, I think, a loaded revolver with a bunch of bullets in it that will hit anything he could possibly fire at. Like he could shoot it and it could hit a guy on the other side of the world if he wills it. But the last bullet the final bullet in that chamber, when that's fired, the deal is that the devil gets to decide where that bullet goes anywhere on Earth. So you only get so many shots before the devil decides where the last one lands, and that's the Freikugel, the free bullet.
There you go. Yeah, they did it Makatsuhi, and like they also got that opening round. I'm just like, why don't we just get some dollars, I guess.
Yeah, see, Layla knows more, but yeah, Freischütz, there you go. Layla knows more about this than I do. She's in chat, Dux01.
Yeah, Layla is pretty good at language. Better than me, anyway. Alright, we'll talk to you in a second. I'm just seeing there's a path up here. Well, if we can't jump there, we can. You can go to there. Thanks, Todd Howard. Little guy. Okay.
I was a little shocked to see Freikugel EX accessible this early, because of course in the other games Freikugel tends to be a very high-end sort of ability you only get towards the end of the game, and traditionally like only really belongs to the Demi-Fiend. But in this game, War Gods have access to Freikugel EX, so there you go.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of a statement on the Demi-Fiend. Maybe.
Very interesting. War God is an odd category. They don't always have it, and their choices for an inclusion in it tends to be a little bit weird. There's a handful of categories that come and go and are very difficult to pin down. Jockey, for instance, is one that they've pulled up a couple times, which basically just means like bad spirit or sort of like evil spirit. That one they've always seemed to like go back and forth on what qualifies as a jockey.
All right, hold on. Abscess, fight or run, you choose. Worst case, get attacked, we'll try and run. Be careful, yeah? Gotta do my little guy voice.
You have found 9 Memen.
Jordan Peterson voice. Memen, so they are memes, correct? And as memes... Oh, could I have just gone up the stairs? Yeah, but that's the less cool way of doing that, so...
Listen, lateral thinking. We're solving problems in our own way. We don't need stairs.
But we're going, we don't need stairs. Engineer says before he jumps on his own dispenser and climbs up.
I just realized, in 10 days I'm going to be in Tokyo. I wonder if I can find out if there's any way for you to reach the part of the game where a given part. I want you to be playing in the area in Tokyo in which I am in when I stream from Japan, if possible. I think that would be really fun as a stupid thing.
You're better qualified to time that than I am. Speaking of which, there's like a 16-hour time difference between us and Japan. We might have to change our stream time for that.
We'll figure it out. Once we get there, after like a day, I will check what I will basically hit you up around when would be a good time for me to stream, and we can like figure it out.
Comment on previous SMTs. We've gotten a lot better conversation lately, but no one ever wants us to join them. Seriously, why doesn't anyone talk to us? Anyway, because of that, I'm going to give you this.
Incredibly useful.
talismans. Now everyone will see how useful we are. Man,
That was like halfway between Goofy and the G-Man as a voice.
I was thinking like Speak and Spell personally. That's a old 90s toy. Hold on,
I do remember the 90s to a degree, but Speak and Spell I never owned one, but I remember it from Toy Story 2 most prominently. That was my first exposure to Speak and Spell as a kid.
Lots of Texas Instruments.
Alice Toy Barn.
D E F G H I J K L
Oh
M
wait, no, you can't hear this.
O
Or can you?
P Q
No.
R S
Alright, I'll link you,
U
Francine.
V W X Y Z A E
Texas Instruments, Speak and Spell.
N
Oh my god. Oh, I forgot.
S
Yeah, skip ahead to get the actual meat.
T
Wow.
R
God, it really is way more uncanny than I
Do
remembered.
you see the... By the way, you can't see it on the stream, but like Francine can. Do you see all the stickers coming off of the top
Yes,
of
I was about to say, for chat's reference, I'm looking at a video here of a Speak and Spell that is, it has undergone like weathering. It is aging. It's like leather curing over
that?
time.
I guess I can link it in chat because I am the streamer.
Yeah, I'll throw the link
No,
in
I
the
got
chat.
it already.
Wait, we both
Alright.
did it. Okay, well you can pick which link you want to go to, the Renegade or Paragon link.
Who's who on this?
That's another choice that they'll have to make. in
Yeah,
their
I'm gonna say I think we're both Renegade, Francine.
The choices that the chat makes will decide which ending we get to these streams eventually.
I've thought about throwing some games up to like chat votes, but I hate relinquishing power. So, see, this is why you should never put me in office.
Spoken like a true godlike tyrant. You're really shaping. You're going to be an excellent Nahabino. We're going.
You got to do the whole Caesar thing of like, you know, like I would take your offer of power, but I'm afraid I would hold on to it too tightly. So you must find someone else. Act humble. Get the legions really hype.
What Caesar wants.
Legions all making pog
Right,
face.
let's see what Amanazako has for us.
Hey, see, replacement lifestones. This is insane. It's life dust.
Crush him up.
Snort it.
Oh my god. Working overtime.
Where she goes, nah, nah, nah. I keep thinking of fucking Read or Die because one of the characters in the TV show is called. Her name's Nah Nah Nah. You know, it's spelled how it sounds. I love Nah Nah Nah, by the way, but also, boy, you know, like one of the key artists behind the Read or Die TV show, it has a foot fetish.
Oh, do they?
Just.
I love it when you can tell.
Yeah,
that,
it's just the
like,
amount of
that it
times
belongs.
you see Nana Nana kick someone with her bare feet with like a really clean like view
Oh,
to
boy.
kick. It's like even like a side profile view, you can still tell. I mean, the thing is, on the other hand, those are actually very well drawn feet, so I personally don't mind. I just kind of. It's one of those things when Opera reveals their fetishes, you gotta go ha ha at him a little bit.
I think
You weren't.
I think it adds a degree of charm.
It
personally,
does.
When I could like transparent, assuming the fetish in question is not something like truly profoundly awful or whatever. When I'm like, oh, I see, I get it. I know what you're up to. You scoundrel.
That's the thing is I don't think it's bad per se, but it's more like a gotcha kind of feeling.
It's very funny.
It's Virtua Com video.
Yep.
Guess you caught me being horny.
God, that fucking video.
Heal.
Larv, this is why they put the foot stuff in there, so that you'll now the meme, the idea virus is passed on.
Oh, right. We have, like, a lot of glory, I just realized.
We're glorious.
Adult antibodies. Numerical. I know you. Doing essence fusion. That sounds useful. Let me go see what else I have. Oh, more divine garrison. That's pretty cheap. Ooh, proficiency is good too.
I would.
This is actually the one I want.
Oh, the ailment?
Because we're going to be looking for abilities that we can do damage and stack a debuff on.
I would say that depending on what your plans are for the Nahabino, it's like fairly easy to get demons fused up that have like a whole bunch of different ailment skills on them. But as time goes on, the Nahabino, the number of skills that are unique to them specifically, there's only like one of them, I think, that causes ailments, and you're going to want those unique skills instead. So I'm not sure how valuable investing in ailment proficiency is for the Nahabino, because like at a certain point, they only have so many skill slots. You cannot have all of the unique skills, and choosing between them. I remember that was obviously, this is like way later game. I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter now. But by the end of the game, I was definitely sort of like, the Nahabino has this set of skills because I need all these like high damage, like almighty piercing skills and stuff like that.
Alright, let's see.
But it probably doesn't matter this early. I don't know.
Let me go double check here, because I can just look up the Nahabino abilities myself. Okay, yeah, there's like Poison Land, Heavy Dark Attack to one foe, chance of inflicting poison. Oh, Murakumo, severe strength-based almighty attack to one foe, greater effect when landing a critical. Well, we're doing a critical build, so that's like absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Murakumo is absolutely the Murakumo is the Nahabino's Freikugel, I would say. It's the one-size-fits-all, annihilate everything, like, attack.
I'm looking at some, like, fusion skills, too, for the Demi-Fiend. And, there's Javelin Rain, has a chance of inflicting Seal. Chaotic Will. Oh, jeez.
Careful researching the Nahabino's upper level skills just in case you accidentally come across some spoilers.
This is just a raw, like, here's a skill, here's the essence requires, and here's its effects, so... No, and I can click another tab for 1 to 2 to find locations, which is where you would find the spoilers.
Yes.
We'll see, because the thing is, like, the main character of every SMT party... Okay, sorry, I was just also reading what, debuffs should be ailments. Would be my theory. They are support? Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Ailments is just sort of like poison, confuse, etc. Like only actual sort of like ailments that can be inflicted on someone, as opposed to debuff and buff, which are all support.
There's some that do that too, so I probably want ailments and support if I go that route. But so here's the thing: is if we don't have like the Demi-Fiend, sorry, the Nahabino here totally suited to annihilating things, we can get boys who annihilate things for us.
That's true. That's true. But it is very useful, like, to have them, like, stuff like Murakumo, those abilities don't really grow on trees. Heavy strength-based almighty with severe damage on your main character is very useful.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always have that and a bunch of other stuff, so, you know.
Alright, it looks like...
I guess the problem is that I can only speak from my experience, and in my experience, my Nahabino was like a giant cannon that the rest of the team was carrying around and pointing at things.
My big reason why I'm, like, somewhat resisting it is because that's, like, everyone's freaking main character in these games. Like, they always set them up to do, like, a truckload of damage. I kind of want to be a special, unique snowflake.
Special, unique snowflake with blue hair. Ugh.
Bet Nahabino, the Jabroni Bino, has pronouns too. Fucked up.
Yeah. Of course you have pronouns.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, strength is already intended to be my secondary stat. I'm actually starting to level it now. Yeah, that was the plan as soon as I did any amount of research. It's like we need strength as our number 2. Also,
Going up
thank
here,
you for reset, Full Arena.
Yeah, I was about to recommend
Oh,
we go up here into
yep.
this cave.
Yeah, it's not the way forward. That's why I'm going. All right, come here. No, they're gonna attack a little bit, aren't they?
Talking about? They're just fine. They're just sleeping.
There they go.
You don't bother them, they won't bother you.
No. They're there. Come on, hop down, motherfucker. Got him.
Now I know you have to kill these guys, but I highly
let's
recommend
get one.
acquiring one.
Yeah, let's get one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still full.
Which one of
almost full
you
moon.
lucky demons is walking out with us today? Everyone who doesn't come with us is getting killed. Sorry.
Come on, shake my hand, put some oomph into it. Give me all the power you got. You're on. Owned. Alright already, she got a grip like a vice. Hey, gotta say I'm impressed. I'll join up with you. Oh, no fuss at all.
He doesn't know how fucking lucky he is. Oh my god. Now he gets to watch us murder everyone he's ever known. Actually, maybe he isn't unlucky. Maybe he isn't lucky.
I think he's just lucky. Like there's anything demons love, it's fucking bullshit. Like murdering your good friends.
Yeah, he's gonna find this real entertaining then.
It's a lot of guys at once. I'm just gonna keep slashing until one of you gets in there. If you get hit by my sword, it's your fault.
Well, I mean, with one of them on your team, you do now have you have a get out of jail free card anytime you wanna just like quit a battle with these guys. So you can take on as many as you want, probably.
In a fight too.
Haha. Haha.
I need to stop doing that joke. I've done it too much. Not in this stream, I mean just in general. Besides, I might as well save it from meldings around.
I remember seeing that specific joke made about the Nahabino like minutes after their full design was revealed. Like,
Incredible.
oh my god, the noise Kodama makes. Yeah.
Anyways, get fried, motherfucker. Neko Shogun, you know what to do. Yaoi paddleless motherfucker.
Critical. Critical yaoi paddle death.
I just keep slashing. Just keep slashing. Oh, so yesterday's Daggerfall stream, Francine, we made a Daggerfall OC.
Did you now?
Yeah, because I started over and decided to go with a Wood Elf. And her backstory was that she followed the Green Pact. Are you familiar with the Elder Scrolls Green Pact?
Okay, I'm trying to remember. The Green Pact is the Bosmer refusal to, it's basically the sort of like, the refusal to harm or eat anything that is like of the earth or green, like plants and stuff like that, but instead you substitute that with eating other living humans and stuff.
Also
right?
animals too. They actually will make like
It's
alcohol out of milk and stuff like that. Like
yeah, they're willful carnivores in order to avoid damaging any plants. I always thought it was a really interesting inversion of the usual depiction of like living in harmony with the forest or whatever.
And even by like the second era in Elder Scrolls, it's kind of like a really old tradition that like only the like most deep parts of the forest still follow. And so I was going to think that my character, and I'll reveal the name in a second. She had a vegetable once, having been raised in a really traditional village, and she ate the vegetable and went, "Oh my god, these are really good." Oh no, the forest is going to be so mad, and she ran away from home to try to join a circus.
Oh no! Oh.
And couldn't find a circus,
overseas.
but she ultimately gave herself like a cool like thief name, and her name is Scallion. Because that's the first.
Oh my god. Oh
It's
my
the
god.
first vegetable she ever ate. She eats raw onions like apples. So you eat them cooked too,
know,
but she likes.
I can understand.
fresh.
I can understand why you would break the green. If you had only eaten meat your entire life, you had a scallion. I can completely understand. I fucking love scallions.
But as a result, because Daggerfall's a pretty in-depth custom character class builder, we gave her phobia animals, and she's always afraid that nature's out to get her. That's why she joined the Temple of Kain in order to try to gain some forgiveness.
Oh.
Kinneraf, anyway.
I'm gonna have to tune into one of those streams.
Well,
I love Daggerfall.
It's probably gonna be a little bit late tonight, and I gotta start saving more of those streams. I gotta do some highlights work tonight. But I'm playing more of that after the stream here. Yeah, Melding helped me do this, but yeah, she's looking real fly in like a ball gown and chain right now.
Sick.
Our greatest prank the other day was stealing a holy artifact from a lich's lair and running away giggling.
It's what they deserve. I mean, they've already made their choice. They're liches. It's time to. If you decide to become like a wicked lich and like sort of collect enormous numbers of magical treasures and so forth, at a certain point you have to start expecting that people are going to come and steal them and run away giggling. It's kind of like
the quest giver was very explicit too. They were just like, yo, you don't have to defeat this lich. Just get the artifact. I'm about to sneeze, hold on. Very sad when I learned that fusion accidents can no longer pass on unique skills. Oh, okay. In 5.
So, unique skills in the context of SMT means skills that only belong to one particular kind of demon, normally because they're tied to like some aspect of that demon's like history. Like, you know, skills that I can't think of one off the top of my head except for I think Log mentioned one. Uriel the Angel has the unique skill Kinuki Throw, which involves throwing a javelin with his mouth.
Oh, sick.
Or no, not with his mouth. Yeah, and like the idea would be that like typically the only way to transfer a unique skill was via fusion accidents, because it was basically the understanding was that it was impossible to give this skill to another demon. But fusion accidents traditionally like they would allow that because they were this sort of expression of like everything's random, like who knows what could fucking happen. But the problem is that in SMT5, while they added a number of unique skills, they also tied those unique skills to unique ability, like cutscenes basically. Like the animation plays when these skills go off is fairly elaborate, and it's specific to the model of the demon that's using it. So they can't allow unique skills to get transferred anymore, because if say you know, if you transferred from Demon, for instance, here actually has a unique skill. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a rapid spear jab with his little trident. And so you couldn't transfer that skill to, say, Onmaraki via fusion accident, because there's no animation for Onmaraki to like stab a bunch of things with a spear real rapidly. So unfortunately, they seem to have like given up on that. Also, SMT5 has a handful of new demons with new designs, like Demon. Almost all the new demons, in fact, I believe every new demon has a new unique skill to go with it, which is designed to encourage you to use those demons, essentially. If we check up on demons, see what skills demons got. Let's see if it's in there.
Oh, I was actually gonna flip them over here. Oh.
Hellish Slash, there you go. That's their unique skill.
And he's gonna learn Aki in a little bit. Yeah, we're putting him in the party though. Yeah, Kate Seth unfortunately isn't really up a place as long as we have Neko Shogun. They're both occupying an additional physical damage niche, and we really don't need one at this stage. It's gonna be mostly the Nahabina's forte. Hard to avoid it. Oh, I already got that. Okay. Well, let's head out. I'm surprised none of them fucking noticed me.
Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil. and he will notice you and fly over from the
Oh
other
man, I
side
know
of the
those
cabin.
ones would notice me, but like the ones outside did not fucking see me. If I tried to sneak through there, rather than just run through, I would have gotten spotted.
I believe you can now go turn in that side quest.
I'm gonna go heal before I run over there, then run back to the save. I know the process. I played JRPGs. Oh, okay, this one's on the way. We'll touch it. Thanks. Throw it in my sack full of other lifestyles. There you go, pal. Hey, thanks, Agathion. Oh, and we get experience for this to shit.
Yeah, a little chunk of XP as well. Nice.
We should go see what kind of fusions we got access to.
Yeah, we've got a handful of them now.
Yeah. Just try this for lax not yeah, I know life stones aren't poisoned. If they were, I would have died from radiation poisoning. Oh, you also have Zio. This is unfortunate for you. I want to use you, but you literally keep getting things that Nahobino can already do. Sorry, buddy. World of Shadows. Demon's very good for the area boss. Excellent. Hello, mummy. I find her very attractive, what can I say? Monochrome ladies were just hot. Let's see if there's any new miracles. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, because I would get those for abscesses. Alright, let's check the fusions. Jack-o'-lantern's on there, eventually. Ooh, we can get an angel. Alright.
Picking up Angel might be... Angel has a very nice, unique heal skill.
Oh, something Layla found very funny. They were keenly aware they made the Nahabino incredibly hot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's how I get the Jack-o'-lantern. Made him look very slutty for some of the artwork. Incredible. In like a promotional cycle. Ooh.
Oh shit, Turdak!
Yeah, but we probably want to use Demon for the moment. Azumi.
If we fuse...
That's lightning.
Azumi's another... These are all excellent. Excellent
let's get
demons.
Angel. Because Angel.
Yeah, let's get Angel and then let's have a party of Neko, Shogun, Angel, and Demon.
Ah.
Something about that appeals to me. We get the pinnacle of good, the pinnacle of evil, cat.
Alright, let's take that fire. Let's take that Zio. I might as well take the dark attack too.
Very useful.
Even though the Angel's pretty garbage at dark attacks, it could get us an extra round.
Actually, no, because Diamond is going to learn Mudo very shortly. So I would actually put Pulinpa on there instead, because Angel doesn't have that minus 4 is really going to be deleterious, and yeah, like we're going to be able to get Mudo off of Damon. So
okay, cool. All right, come on.
You like this?
Depending on how we fuse their demons, they could be our angle or our double. Oh, she has like a dress made of like squares. That's cool as shit. I need to look at her character model. Honestly, I do look at big like characters like that gamers get like hella horny for and go, oh wow, their design's so cool. This is me and Cosmos going, wow, I love this cool killer robot. And then immediately shooting over my head, everyone is spanking it to me. Ooh.
I really liked the Soyajima Angel and Demon. I thought they made a very good pair for this game.
Very high pixie.
Oh no, it's not Soyajima. Sorry, idiot. It's Masayuki Doi. Soyajima is the Persona guy.
I can't make you yet, though.
But you have all the component elements now, so...
Yeah, well, Pixie's gonna stick around for a bit, so... Or already actually turned Pixie into something. Yeah, let's keep fusing demons, I think, because I want to open up some more slots.
Let's find what we can put Preta into, because the likelihood of Preta re-entering the party is very low.
Mm-hmm. I don't want Turdak at this moment.
Unfortunately, there's no options.
Yeah, we're just a little short on some of these. Like, I would have gone for Bicorn for sure.
What level are we currently?
We're 11.
We're 11. Okay, I'd say maybe hold on to Preta and Kate Sith until we can fuse him to Bicorn at 14.
And we can't, because my next thing to fuse would be those two. Well, I'm not, we have a slot open, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Of course, with the use of the compendium and renegotiation, we can acquire like copies of like a large number of demons. If we did fuse away Diamond, for instance, it would be fairly easy to go get another Diamond if we couldn't afford pulling him from the compendium.
See, what would Fairy give us here? Weak to Dark. Not ever fusing Slime in here.
Slime's how you get hard mode. If you really want to layer it on.
That seems like a challenge run. Hardest
I have
difficulty.
seen a challenge run of this game where someone completed it without the use of any demons.
Shit.
No demon runs are a fairly popular variant of challenge run for SMT games.
I can only fuse with the essence within the Habino, right? I'm mostly worried about like the resistances and weaknesses. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's kind of my understanding is that it's pretty difficult to end up with a resistance like to not have a weakness at any given point. It's more about like optimizing to make sure that whatever like you're currently facing doesn't have anything that can exploit that.
I just don't want extra weaknesses, I guess, is my thinking here. Also, okay. Oh, I recall these guys being bastards in some of the runs I've seen.
Yes, I remember getting my ass kicked by an Azumi when I came here for the first time.
Okay, zoom. Oh, they got the... Hey, what's up?
Oh.
I know I'm gonna eat shit here, but this is out of principle.
I don't think we will necessarily. Oh boy.
Bye, Kodama.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. What level are they though? Because I believe you were able to fuse an Azumi, so we might be able to negotiate our way out of this and get one. Yeah, level 11.
Alright. 1 out of 8. Units to guard up, what will you do? Motion for peace. Let's try it, Sunny Boy. Let's just peanut for you. Best stay away from me.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you're more reasonable.
So you're Jovian Jokestar. I've heard the rumors about you. Quite development. Maybe I could even be your ally. Oh.
Much more receptive.
Well, then what to do? That's more.
See, this guy knows how to get money out of us.
Yeah. I know. On a modest sliver of your life. Modest. Okay. Better be fucking modest, or Deca Shogun's gonna paddle your ass.
Fairly modest.
Yeah. Assuming the brute, see what you're made of.
I'm wagging my finger at the other Azumi there and just been, look, see what can happen when you talk to people kindly? You don't threaten them and extort money out of them?
Hold on. Auto heal. Oh, that's auto heal. There we go. Alright, jackass. Ah, they keep getting the jump on me. Is it because they're fast or something?
I believe Azumi has a fairly high speed rating, but...
Oh, these ones made different decisions.
Now you know everything about them.
Hey, guess what, motherfucker? Pickle.
Your friend ratted you out. Told me all your weaknesses.
Alright, it's just lightning. Got it. Paddle. Oh, I meant to put Angel in my party. I'll do that after this. Hellish Slash.
See, here's this fancy. You get that extra fancy little cutscene. Although I think you might have cut that off there at the end.
Oh, yeah, I'm just kind of used to hitting the button. I'll look at it in more detail next time.
You won't be able to pass.
Oh.
It was flashing. So.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Oh. Ah.
Weak.
Now we pass.
Love that little grin.
Oh, god damn it!
Aww.
Wow.
He was so excited.
Wow, you gotta do my boy dirty like that, huh? You don't even deserve a CEO. Alright, let's do a little switcheroo here too. Gotta get an angle in here.
Switcheroo from me to you.
There we go. I melted doll. Womp. Who are you? Oh, it doesn't look like you were sent to chase me, thank goodness. My name's Mermaid, I'm a little bit of trouble. Is it the Flaming Skulls, ma'am? I don't know, I think skulls are pretty cool. Up this hill...
Those are her buddies, actually.
Oh, awesome, good. This hill is a pool of water where mermaids dwell. One day, my friends began acting, well, strange. It's like they'd fallen under some terrible curse. What was the Olaf comic? Help, and evil witches turned me into a slut.
Yes.
Before I even realized this happening, they all started attacking me. It's a miracle I'm even alive. Please save my friends. I know it must seem strange for me to ask this out of nowhere, but somehow I felt like things would work out if I turned to you. Sure. Thank you. So you really helped me? I'll shiver upstream into the mountains, you'll find the pool we call home. Be careful though, you have to go through some dangerous demon territory to get there. Once you have this, I hope you find it useful. Wow, you're just giving me your essence like that.
If I remember correctly, this side quest is, the boss at the end of it is a little bit more than we can handle right now, so we might want to press on for the moment, and come to it when we get a better shot.
Hey,
as you move through a lot of the larger areas, like the different zones in Dart, and you beat bosses, you tend to unlock, like, you know, the next smaller chunk of area or whatever. Sometimes you get side quests in one zone for stuff that's further up in the zone. So we might. I'm not sure if we can even access.
This is not a permanent boost.
Oh, excellent! I believe so. Yes.
And that's
Oh my God! You have a grimoire. Oh, you have 4 grimoires. Okay, those are really useful potentially. But
I don't see a need to use them right now.
Yeah, we're gonna save those.
Oh, can I not use it on an Ahabino?
There's like a particular, I believe there's a specific kind that, like, incenses are for demons, and then there's another type of item that does the same for the Nahabino, but I can't remember what it's called.
Okay, good to know. We'll save it because it's one of those things that, like, definitely are more useful the longer you wait on it. Like, I'm not gonna, like, never use it. I just want to make sure I'm spending it well, and I don't feel qualified to do that yet.
The joy of standing right in front of the final boss door in an RPG and burning all of the, like, instant level up items that you haven't used to this point.
That does sound actually kind of great. Let's also see if that Izumi opened up any roots here. Oh, she has like a big lizard tail back there, or that's a cord connecting her or something. One of the two.
I think it's part of her her outfit. I don't think she has a lizard tail. It's like a white cloth.
Hold on, I'm actually gonna look at picture Sophia. there's a 3D model. It's only the front side of her. I actually do want to look at your backside, ma'am, and not for the reason you think.
It's the trailing. I've found a couple of pics. It's the trailing back end of the cloak.
Okay.
Unfortunately, she is tailless. There's even a mod which allows you to remove the top cloak, and they modeled a good deal of her body under there.
I understand why they would do that. Completely. I'm not even a professional artist, and I get it. I will know it's there. Kind of a feeling. New special one in the works, huh? Alright, Azumi. Tell me what you got, buddy. You can also do it, Jack. Oh, here we go.
Here's a Turdak for you.
Don't know what you're good at, Turdak, but we're gonna find out. Alright, see. Looks like you're good
Turdak
at slashing. Looks like you're good at dark.
Strong guy.
And you can take all those elemental abilities, and I won't feel bad. Yeah, that's a pretty strong friend.
Picks up Raycarm as well, which could be very useful. That's a revive.
The Pardak. Is that one of the demons on the list there? I wasn't looking because it was too high level.
It's a reference to it's a Hope Star Runner reference. There's like a particular when they're speculating on different kinds of monsters based solely on what their names are like. At one point, Stormbright comes up with the name of a monster, El Pardak. The way that he yells it has just always stayed with me, and every time I see Turdak, I think El Turdak. Turdak is one of those interesting demons because as far as I can tell, it's one of the few demons that appears to have like no easy point of reference for it actually existing in myth. Like there's one very obscure. It's supposed to be a skeletal servant of Yama, like the sort of the manifestation of death. There's El Pardak.
Yeah. Why do these keep coming out as nasty blob things? Why haven't I remember this one? I don't remember any of these. Did I just like miss this one? I must have.
Oh, I just went back in time and edited it into the timeline, so that would be why you don't remember it.
The red speckled Elbermung. God, I had a creature kind of like this sort of name theme. It was like the glossy Christmas winged, and I cannot remember the other name, like the actual like name for it. I like Christmas winged a lot though, because it implied a lot about the shape of its wings. Starrets. I like how they all have like a strong bad mask on them. Oh my god.
Look at the Hudge.
Main article, Starrets. Hold on, we gotta do some lore here. Oh, did I accidentally hit the end button? I did not mean to do that. If I did, I fat fingered something here, and I gotta go get it fixed.
Applications minimized currently.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. But yeah, so
Turdak
is supposed to be a servant of Yama in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, although I guess it could also be in like Tibetan Bon, which is the religion that predated Buddhism in Tibet. But as far as I could tell, I don't know what source they originally used when they added Turdak, I believe, to SMT5 first, because I've done a lot of research into Tibetan Vajrayana Buddhism, and there is no Turdak. If they're mistranslating something, it's possible. I think the only reference that anyone, like a friend of mine on Tumblr once did a really deep dive trying to find a source for Turdak. There's a handful of demons like this in the SMT catalog who just don't seem to have any corresponding real-life equivalent, even though their descriptions claim that they are from X or Y religion. I don't think they made them up. They tend not to do that. What's probably happened is that they read some obscure specific book back in Japan in the 90s or something like that, some book of mythology or whatever, that just happened to have an entry that was mistranslated or misresearched or something, and then they threw it into SMT because they were like, that sounds cool, and now years later we're still dealing with Turdak, even though the only reference to Turdak that anyone can find is some description by a Western author who was visiting Tibetan temples who mentions the light shining on the statues of the Turdak in a particular temple hall or something.
It sounds like they misheard what someone called it.
Yes.
Anyways, Neko Shogun's time might be over here because we got the Turdak. We got the Turdass.
I wouldn't count Neko Shogun out just yet. Frykogeli X is still extremely useful.
It is, but I want to cycle around a bit. Plus, the problem is, like, Turdak does, like, a similar sort of niche that Neko Shogun does. And that it does physical damage, and I have Angel to heal now. It's a thorny situation, very thorny. Hey, it's up. Amen. Young man, it's still far off. But, young man, sense the presence of a powerful demon. Okay. Oh, hey. See that bullshit? We're going to there.
Go towards the danger. A gajillion is a very scientific technical term.
Lady, you're not convincing me to not go there. You sound cool. I want to see it. Maybe he's just really lonely. Have you considered this? Hey, I like these hints. I almost want a voice pack, even though Aogami's voice actor is very good. It just replaces Aogami of Kiryu.
He's a dangerous foe.
This is just a very Kiryu line. Right here.
The demon of the tower. Seems he's I can't do a Kiryu voice, I can't.
No, I don't have the gravitas for that.
Try.
Young man. We've been working on it, buddy. Where have you been? You been sleeping back there, Aogami? Anyways, I wanted to talk to the chicken. Some mermaid lady swimming the waterfront under the road. Look like she's running from something. Wonder if she's in trouble. Yeah, she's talking about they start attacking me for no reason, and when I go there, it's like, oh yeah, she had some opinions. What opinions? Oh, you know the ones. Oh. Hi, some Sandman. Do we have space for Sandman? We do have space for a Sandman.
Yes, there's a space for you.
Get in here. I have a job offer for you.
This is a stick up. You're about to become my friend.
Start talking to the demon. What you got for me? Demon's approaching. What will you do? Glare at them.
Good God, that worked.
I just follow my heart. Okay,
Please
okay.
stop looking at me.
Yeah. Scare me half to death. Now what to do? Let's not drag this out. We'll settle some maca. I like your talking. That's a fair bit, but again, we haven't talked to Gustav in a bit, so we have a... That's quite enough for me. Name's the Night Sandman. Good to meet ya.
Quit staring at me with them big old eyes.
Big old Nahabino eyes.
I guess one possible source for Turdak is there are living skeletons in Tibetan tradition called the Sitipati, or the dancing skeletons, that appear at graveyards and are often depicted on Thangka murals. I guess it could be some sort of miscommunication where a servant of a... The other problem is that, like, it's very possible that there was actually a Turdak that was only worshipped in this one temple, because Tibetan Buddhism is not a monolith, and like I said, it absorbed a lot from the religion that used to exist there prior to the arrival of Padmasambhava, the guy who brought
high chance to critical.
could be that there was like one temple where they were like, yeah, of course we worship Turdak, or we have like statues of Turdak or whatever, and it just wasn't anywhere else. Oh my god. Oh no,
it keeps happening.
Oh my god, dude, you... No weakness, so it'll do damage, but...
Oh, we can get another turn. Dang, Angel. That was a healthy chunk of damage. Anyways, let's fry this motherfucker.
Very cool looking party we got here.
I want to see some real carnage. Oh god, that was Team Girl Squad.
I'm not allowed to do the Team Girl Squad voice out loud anymore.
I have to like put like a hand on my throat, my lower throat, to get that voice to come out. Like steady, steady.
Oh, like how Tom Kenny does the SpongeBob laugh.
Oh lord, he has to actually physically manipulate his.
I'm not going to do it out loud. Lauren immediately looked up at me, warning me not to try and do the SpongeBob laugh. But the way that Tom Kenny does it is he makes one long continuous noise.
Oh, then jiggles. Yeah, okay.
He slaps his throat in time to cause like to go like that.
All right, folks. A good lesson here is that's a technique better left to the experts.
I can do it. I can do it, but I'm not going to.
Oh, low accuracy.
Hellish Slash.
We gotta try it though.
You gotta give him his shot. He could do it this time. He swears.
Yes, he did it.
Hell yes.
I like Demon because he's a combination monster and little guy. I feel like we can shake hands on Demon here. He's a pretty good little guy.
He has a certain malign glee to him that I really appreciate.
That's a good imp type of character. Unless there was literally an imp in game.
There are some that like come close to it, but Damon is definitely the most sort of like traditional little devil guy with horns and a forked tail that they've ever had.
Alright.
And he makes for a great counterpart to Angel.
Alright, and our map's crunkled until we deal with it.
Just slicing all these old men apart.
Alright. Izumi. Oh, you're weak to lightning? Cool. Eat shit. Francine hates that I like all the cute girl demons. I like the cute girl demons too. You're not alone, Larvy. There we go. I don't need you to do the big poke. Just do the little jab.
Listen, I don't resent anyone enjoying the cute girl demons, but I just saying they weren't in my party. They weren't in my party.
I am strictly going by what I confuse and what I think fits of the whole party layout. That's strictly how I'm doing it because I feel like it's going to give me like the most rounded experience probably.
Find yourself finding thematic favorites as time goes on. Certainly there were specific demons that I became attached to enough that I would just continually level them up and pump incenses and stuff instead to keep them relevant for longer just because I wanted to keep them in the party. You do grow attached to a couple of guys, and so there's a little less rapid turnover at the higher levels.
My personal story of getting attached to individual creatures, Pokemon. Pokemon's a great example of that kind of like thing happening. And when I was first playing it, the only one of the evolutions, this is red and blue, so we had 3 evolutions back then. I really like Jolteon. I did not like Flareon. I still don't like Flareon very much, honestly. And there's Vaporeon, which I thought at the time was hideous. But I played through red and blue, or I just had red version, like multiple times, like at least half a dozen times. And one of those times, I took Vaporeon, and Vaporeon earned my fucking respect.
Worked for it.
I love Vaporeon now. Vaporeon's fucking kick-ass. A worthy warrior.
You know, I'm not sure that I dislike any of the evolutions that much. I think Leafeon is a little dull for what it is, and I agree with you that Flareon is also not the best fire version they could have ever done, but I think most of them are pretty good. I'm a big fan of Sylveon. I'll say that.
I like Sylveon, that's Mara's favorite. I really like the Gen 2 evolutions. I like Espeon and Umbreon. Umbreon's probably my second favorite evolution after Vaporeon. That's how much Vaporeon is in my respect. Do it. Yes. Good. Good. Toberish. Slice them wide open. Okay. Let's see. No, it's good. Good. Yes. Slice them wide open. That's what it was. I'll have to look up the line. Umbreon is just neat. I really love Umbreon's shiny version.
I'm just praying that someday we get like a Drakeon or something.
Yeah,
Dragon evolution.
I agree. There's a lot of fun evolutions. I don't care much for Leafeon. I think Glaceon's okay. I didn't like that generation's particular stuff. Yeah, the thing is, what I'm really happy about most of the EVs is that they tend to have a pretty divisive fan base on some of them, and those are always like really cool in my mind. I like it when there's a creature introduced and the fan base is like half and half on it.
Designs that incite debate.
Yeah, it's not even like the debate itself. I just like it when a designer pushes a design so far in the direction that it really works for some people and really doesn't for others. Because if it really doesn't work for me, that's okay. There's other ones I can look at. What
do you think of the Reggies?
I'm
the other elementally aligned like Pokemon sets.
Oh, let me go look at them right now, just so I am, because I'm not as familiar with them, but I do know them like offhand. I just can't like mentally envision them right now. Let's see, that's Regirock. Okay. Oh, there's a Regidrago. No?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I was about to bring that up because I love any time that dragon comes up as a sort of element in its own right. Like the idea of dragon being like a substance that exists in the world at large, and dragons just happen to have the most dragon is like very interesting to me.
In general, I actually think I like all the Reggies. Like I think the one I like the least is what Reggie is that? The one that has leaves on it. Is that Gygas?
Regigigas, yes, that is the fusion, or not fusion, I guess, but it's sort of like the collective representative. It was the trio master of the original triple set of Reggies. Regirock, Regice, and Registeel.
Yeah, Regigigas I don't hate, but I do like him the least.
It's a little dull.
And Regidragon is interesting. The more I look at him, the more I like him.
Regidrago is one of my favorite designs in all of Pokemon. I really want to paint that thing.
Yeah, to be honest, I think the weirder the Reggie, the better. So my ranking, just off the hip here: Regidragon, Regieleki, Regice, Registeel, then Regirock. Those are all firm. I like them. And then Regigigas is okay. I think he's okay. He's not offensive to my eyes, so I'm neutral. The weird mysterious taught you about Braille, and they get zero explanation. They're these weird golems. Yeah, it's kind of like with the unknown.
I remember thinking that a kid at school was lying to me when he told me about the Reggies. Because, like, over in the UK, obviously, like, I didn't think about it Reggie as in, like, king, like Regis or whatever. I thought about it Reggie as in terms of, like, the name Reggie. Like, when someone is named Reginald and you shorten it to Reggie.
Did you know that Reggies were named after Reggie from Nintendo? This is untrue.
I really thought this kid was lying to me because he was a friend of mine, and I did trust him on most stuff, but he was like, did you know that there's like 3 secret super powerful Pokemon hidden in Pokemon Ruby that are called the Reggies, and they each have 6 eyes, and you only find them by like doing random things on parts of the map, and you have to use Braille, and I was like, you are just making this shit up.
To be fair, this is after all the weird rumors from like Red and Blue. Like, Pokemon's always had weird rumors, so you're right to be defensive, even if you're ultimately wrong in the end.
when I found them completely like organically. It's one of the few times when I stumbled across a weird secret like that before I ever learned how to use game guides and things. So when I found them, I was like, oh my god, wow, holy shit, what's happening? It was a very cool moment. They will
Oh,
always
thank
have a
God.
place in my heart thanks to that.
Alright, we're getting that 15 strength. Maybe I might actually boost it to hit the luck stat and then start boosting luck again. Just to give strength a strong lead. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a heal, I think. Rigid guy, I guess, is more endearing after you saw him make a super unique robotic in the anime. Yeah, I could see growing to love one in motion. Like, it's not firmly into I hate this territory, like, you know, I'm looking at Jinx. Jinx is a great example of something that is offensive to my eyes. Did I minimize again?
Oh no, I was just responding to something. Lauren and I were just talking about something, and I needed to make sure that we didn't get crosstalk over the stream or anything.
I mean, I have no problem if she pops up on the stream, but I have a feeling that's mostly her problem if she does. So she likes to keep her distance. She is a shy creature.
Cool seeing Angel's halo from behind like that. I love the existence of halos as like a physical object.
I like that it looks like a dinner play. Alright, you already got zapped for the extra turn.
Ultimate humiliation for an Angel. The Nahabino eats dinner while they're on the road together off of the Angel halo.
Look, maybe they're just bros. Wow, you're so much better than the other Angel. She was just constantly in the bondage. You have some functionality on the road.
Just standing out here, murdering these damn old men who live in the water.
Yeah, Jinx is just bad. There's nothing redeeming about Jinx's design in Pokemon. I miss Bondage Angel as well, but the new Angel's really sick, so I don't miss her that much.
They were developed roughly in parallel with each other, so I don't know if it'll hold for future titles, but Larv pointed out last week that the new Soul Hackers game does actually feature Bondage Angel, so they haven't forgotten about the design by any means. And it's kind of common for SMT designs with multiple versions to like appear in some games.
Oh shit!
Here we go. Yes, this is what I was waiting for. This is...
Alright, is there a save point up ahead? We need it. Oh, and I see an abscess.
I wouldn't do anything until I got to a save point if I were you, so you can get this thing slotted in.
I am not going for the save point, am I? Aha. Eat shit, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna go just back to the one save point we know about.
I love the slide down those slopes. So much fun to move around in this game.
I think, okay, that's straight down. Okay, we'll do it. And little guy's panicking as I'm dashing by.
Games I'm gonna play on the 12-hour flight to Japan. Kind of wish I could wish there was a new SMT game out or something I could run through. Maybe I'll find some other RPG. Maybe one of the new Xenoblade. People like that thing, I've heard.
Look, I respect the Naruto run now after playing Kenshi, because that's what happens when you get a high enough athletics and stealth skill set. You just do the fucking Naruto run. And you're like, that looks stupid, but then your stealth master fucking knocks out an entire bandit camp, steals their leader, and turns them in for a bounty. And you're like, yeah, that's actually cool as shit. No, never mind. You can Naruto run everywhere as long as you keep doing that. Cancery was a strong little bug person. Better, buddy. I got things for you to buy. He's happy to have his little perversions. Oh, I should have read some of the things I didn't recognize before. Are we a little short still? Yeah, we need one more. Alright, I feel pretty good about our item selection. Wait, what's to the... Oh, you still essences too. So important thing to know is I have a friend, a former farmer, Jansen. She was talking about when she went to school, there was a girl who would wear like a Renaissance, medieval, whatever, cloak to school every day, and no one ever gave her shit for it because she was hot and had large tits. So that's the thing, is if someone's cool and hot enough, you can just Naruto run.
I remember seeing a post that was like, if you have big boobs, you can be a little less nice than the rest of us.
It's true. I don't support this. I think you should always be kind, but it is objectively true.
All right, essence fusion.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Proto-Fiend Algami Type 1.
Oh, you can pick.
Probably go with the skills.
I'm gonna go with the skills, because that's something we're really short on.
So this thing contains
Yes.
Aramasa is the key thing. That's the unique skill.
How does that interact with crit, I wonder?
If I remember correctly, I think any one of the hits can crit individually.
No, see, you got... So here's the important thing, is there's a demi-fiend, there's a proto-fiend, so there's going to be the asexual fiend and the bisexual fiend, too. We haven't found those yet. I don't know what gender or sexuality proto is, but we'll figure that one out. Okay, so now that I know I can just simply get a fucking, skill.
That's what was up with the proto, man.
Makes sense. What kind of skills you got? Yeah, you can't bring that.
Yep.
I'm just kind of seeing what my selection here is like. I could get a bestial bite. Ooh. Actually, this isn't a bad choice. If I was finishing off a monster and wanted to try to get a crit, I could see that having an edge case. Why the fuck not? Let's have some fun here. We get a booth of these nuts over here too.
Definitely worth having a little bit more elemental variety on the MC this early.
Yeah, I think that was just a real solid choice I made there. And we don't have any numericals, right? Yeah. We only have 20 glory anyway. Another special fusion happening. No, you're on your way. Well, can I recognize these outlines? Who's that Pokemon? No.
I know exactly who that is. Larva and I actually had an encounter last night in a different SMT game with a version of that one demon that you were just looking at, their silhouette.
As tempted as I am to get a mermaid right now, demon's still very useful. So maybe later.
Well, I mean, if you go to the Demon Compendium, you could see how much it would cost to summon a new demon if you wanted to. I would first register, so that means that what it does is it makes sure that every version of once you register a demon, it will save that version of the demon as they currently exist. So you could theoretically fuse them into something and then just immediately go pull that version of them back out of the compendium, so you can keep the original fused demon as well.
All right, so that's
it costs Maka.
Slightly more than half my money. Or not, or is that... No, it's less than half my money. Yeah. It might be worth it, though. Because
it might be worth it.
I'm always trying to make more space is the thing, and so we got to keep that trend going, so I will do it.
It's worth remembering as well that you could also just go back and negotiate with another demon and grab one for free, and you didn't level this demon up enormously. It's not like you'd have to cover too much ground to catch them up to their former self, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't have to pull the compendium version.
But I am lazy.
I would recommend picking up a mermaid for sure. Mermaid's like unique skill will be very useful going forwards in the next like immediate couple of hours, I would say.
Dream Needle.
Stormcrawler song.
Okay, here's a question. Kate Sif or Demon? You get DF for Kate Sif, so go with that. I mean, I'm gonna grab everything because I can.
Yeah, and then you can replace those with Dormino, Marin, Karen, Rakakaja, etc. as she levels up.
Is in the area you scout up looking for a save point? Alright. The lack of map information was throwing me off a little bit. Dang, she's sad and hot. This is like catnip for lesbians. It's like major Sappho energy. I'm not wrong.
Give me a second.
Mart's in the place, but you shouldn't say it.
Okay, yes, I found it. I'm gonna send this directly to you. This is an edit that's been bouncing around for a little while by someone on Tumblr.
Oh.
Lesbian culture mermaid.
Right, hold on. We gotta flip this on here.
This was made for a person on Tumblr I follow who does a lot of like deep dive SMT stuff. Did a playthrough of Shin Megami Tensei Apocalypse.
Oh, this
for
one.
DS.
I have seen this. This is great. Hold on.
Yes, and actually edited this directly into the game, like via a ROM hack.
Oh, 3D modeled and everything. This is perfect. Oh, this is so perfect. I appreciate this. Actually, I'm gonna refill my coffee, so I'll be right back. We'll just leave this
Sure
on
thing.
screen. This will be a good
We'll
part
leave
of the
Lesbian
VOD.
Culture Mermaid up there.
I'll leave you up so you can talk to chat if you want.
Hey chat, if you ever wanted to ask me anything about Shin Megami Tensei, you could do that while Doob is away refilling coffee. Or we can sit here and silently appreciate Lesbian Culture Mermaid together. I could also use this time and space, I guess, to shamelessly plug my own game, Slave Zero X demo, available now on Steam as part of the Steam Next Fest. I mean, yeah, you should go and check out Slave Zero X on Steam, demo available now. Have you ever wanted to play Strider 2 if it was on the Dreamcast 3? Then you'll love Slave Zero X. The game that Stephen Kick, the CEO of Night Dive, creators of the System Shock remake, said is looking great. #1 beat 'em up on Steam in the Steam Next Fest upcoming demos. Okay, so the thing about a lot of the race classifications in SMT games is that they tend to have a lot of overlap between them regardless, and sometimes specific demons will run between them. If my understanding of it is that Megami tends to be reserved for sort of like benevolent goddess type figures. Lady tends to be reserved for malevolent, powerful goddess figures, and Femme tends to be reserved for malevolent but less powerful female figures like smaller, sort of weaker succubi or incubi and stuff like that they have characterized as female. That is my understanding, but I think that varies from game to game, and I might be corrected by someone at some point. Again, their reasoning behind which demons go into which categories tends to be fairly arcane. There are some demons that are just woefully misclassified a lot of the time and remain like that just because it becomes serious tradition. One of the most egregious examples, Lady or Megami would be the ones that go RR, I would imagine. Probably one of the most egregious examples of misclassification is Set or Seth, the Egyptian mysterious animal-headed deity associated with the desert, storms, and most commonly in the public understanding in like a modern context, evil, even though they're not necessarily an evil god in the original Egyptian mythological system. That said, Seth was portrayed incorrectly by Kaneko as a dragon in SMT2, a large sort of black dragon with a cool kind of whale-looking head. That portrayal, I believe, came from equating Set with Satan, and Satan being the dragon. That was how he ended up being portrayed. But it stuck around, and it became one of the series' fan favorite designs. So now Seth is always portrayed as a dragon using that SMT2 design, which again is incorrect. That said, up until this point, he's typically sat in the Tyrant race, which is for ultimate evil gods, or like powerful demon lord types. Which is theoretically appropriate for the mythological Seth. However, in SMT5, he made the jump over to the Drake race, which is reserved for evil dragons, even though Seth is not a dragon, because his design has been a dragon, which was a mistake they made and is now being reflected in their classification of him. So
The ripples.
Yes. Cerberus being a big white lion. So the depiction of Cerberus's actual appearance is probably derived, like the fact that he looks sort of lion-like, it has this weird reptilian tail. That's just a sort of quirk of the design of like large beast-like monsters from the era that in Japan, from the era that like SMT1 came out, and SMT has always had Cerberus as one of the like companion demons of the main character. So in some ways, Cerberus was kind of the series' original Pikachu. It was like the mascot character, and in SMT1, Pascal, the dog, is like becomes Cerberus. The beloved dog that everyone loves becomes a Cerberus. As for him to being depicted with just one head, while they have had versions of Cerberus that have 3 heads, it's actually interesting because in Greek myth, Cerberus is not even always depicted with 3 heads. It is actually possible for there to be a single-headed Cerberus in Greek depictions. So it's not technically wrong, but yeah, it's a combination of just like the idiosyncrasies of monster design at the time. If you look at stuff like Yoshiki Takaya's Zoonoids and Guyver, they have like very similar sort of weird lion faces and stuff like that on some of the mammalian ones. And yeah, there's not really any reason why Cerberus does not always have to have 3 heads, but it is the most common depiction. And there have been versions of the SMT Cerberus design that had 3 heads. There's the demon, the devil avatar version of him in DDS 1 has 3 heads. The Persona version of him that belongs to Koromaru in Persona 3 has 3 heads. There's even a variant version of that white line design that has 3 heads, but it's never been as popular. They always come back to that first one. So again, it's another one where it kind of became like a mascot for the series. Everyone knows what Cerberus looks like at this point in SMT, so it's if a design sticks around for long enough in SMT, eventually it becomes the SMT version of the design, and it would be heretical to change it as far as the SMT fandom is concerned, and probably also the perspective of the SMT creators. I think sometimes the series is a little too reverential around its like around its sort of like sacred icons or whatever, its favorite designs and classics designs and stuff like that. But you know, that's also part of what gives the series its character. So I don't really mind Cerberus being depicted that way.
Well, there you go.
Wow, I talked for a long time.
What's one of my favorite things about having you on the stream, though, is that you have a lot of information to drop like that. And it's like, wow, this is like way more crunchy content than I usually deliver.
I'm like relaying a lot of it secondhand, and a lot of it again comes from that person on Tumblr that I follow whose name is their username is Iraker. They're unfortunately they had a medical issue recently, and so they haven't been able to post or talk as much on Tumblr. And they are probably the most knowledgeable person I know as far as like the history of the SMT series and also mythology in general. Like serious, heavy, actual academic mythology study. We don't always agree. I've had some pretty good arguments with Iraker about like our respective taste in design and SMT design philosophy, but I respect all of his opinions, and I hope he feels better soon. So I don't know whether Iraker would ever watch the stream or get the wind of it or anything, but Iraker, if you're listening, get well soon, buddy, because we got to have more arguments about whether or not Amamiya's angel designs are good. Turdak really pulling his weight here.
See, I like the concept of arguments that like don't like, I don't know, if you like a gamer argument. I never like talking about gamer stuff. I feel miserable every time I'm trying to do that, so I try to not do that these days. Fail, but I try. And so just the concept of having a thing you can pleasantly argue about is pretty nice.
It's nice to have debates about. I think
how do you spell their name, by the way?
Merits of SMT designs. I will put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm bad at this too, so don't feel bad about missing it. But a good habit is absolutely, if you mention someone, to like shout them out, link them. It's tough out there.
I'm not going to directly link their blog because I know that right now they're trying to like they've shut asks and stuff like that, and they're trying to decide what to do about their online presence. But if you wanted to, they weren't personally directly responsible for, but they it was for one of their runs that their ROM hack that the Lesbian Culture Mermaid was produced. So we have them to thank for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's Sudama's.
Oh, I wish I could recruit them. Oh, we don't know what they're weak to. Alright, well, let's go check out our new ability here, Aramasa.
Let's make sure to give this a shot.
Cool as hell, in my opinion. Oh, it does do the thing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Perfect.
Individual crits.
Awesome. Alright, sick. I mean, I could take some risk of things, but let's just have our big hitters do some big hits. Alright, do you have Aggie? You do. I don't remember what Kodama's weak to. Well, we know what you're weak to now.
There you go.
Why don't you frick him up over here too?
Everything must burn.
Alright, and we'll crit you, maybe?
All of the Nahabino's unique attack animations are really delightful.
Oh boy, okay, yep. The crit fishing begins.
God.
Have you been fired? I think you have been. Got a lot of meat on these potatoes. Oh, they're still alive.
Oh no, that wasn't very impressive.
I'm not.
I don't know if they used
worried.
their turns as wisely as they could have there.
I do not think they did. Bye. Donk. Demon is so happy. He's having a great time.
Everyday Demon wakes up as a member of this party.
Look at this fucking posse, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's up? Do we got Patra?
A power such as this will help you accomplish your duties.
Probably Plinta.
We could probably lose Pulimpa, yeah, there's no synergy there.
It sounds like a thing Tingle would say. Kula, Pulimpa. Yay! New miracles. Let's see, Wellspring, Eventual Opportunist, Fell Swoop. Find Garrison 3.
Garrison 3.
Do want that.
Popping Abscess is live on stream.
Oh no, we're not that part of YouTube. Oh, Lord. You said stream. I guess you could stream that on YouTube. Okay, and we've already gone up there, I
I love
believe.
the music in this part of the map.
Oh, we have actually a map now. There's thingies. We want the thingies.
Before the end of the stream, I would love to, even if we aren't necessarily ready to fight them, I would love to sprint up and see the demon of the tower.
Dollars. Excuse me.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
I'm thirsty, so thirsty.
I'm a little flower. You have to water me.
Oh, hi there, I'm Mandrake. Would you please listen to poor little me, please? In these huge deserts, water holes are really important, right? But these demons called the Zubi try to take one over. This keeps up, I'm gonna dry up, wither away. I'll die out here. I'm begging you, sir, please go punish those Zazumi so we can have a drink too. If you timed out Francine, I would give you a tut-tut. Francine is beyond reproach. Alright.
Listen, I didn't do the entirety, I just implied it.
It's your mind that did the rest. Oh.
If you know the rest of that text, then I would say that you have the dirtier mind.
Spied human at Tokyo Tower. Big box on his back. He has a boombox. Alright, we can get a reward from Gustav as well, so might as well head down. Whee! Fucking A. Sandman should wear a cowboy hat. Magic incense. That'll also be for a pal. Oh? Put it down there. Okay. Na. Yep. I actually like the na a lot. Here we go.
It's a good
Are
one.
you gonna give me Magatama again? You are! Oh, thank you.
Wonderful.
Alright, what you got? Week 2. Oh, Zeo again, huh? You don't have a Zeo, right? Yeah. No, we do. You do have a Zeo. It's not very strong, though. Eh. Strong enough. Jesus. Man, they're really weak. Oh, small glory crystal. I should just eat those. Yeah. Got dropped some Gatorade. Nice. How much time do you have left?
I would say we definitely have a little bit more time. I'd say about half an hour max.
Do you
Like I said, my priority is I'd love to sprint up and have a look at that demon, like see the boss cutscene and like most likely get our ass kicked by this boss. But even if we don't beat them this time, I'd love to see them before the end of the stream.
My question is there a save point up there? Probably, if it's a boss. Let's take a look.
I believe there is, yes. They tend to put save points right before bosses.
Yeah.
I think there were only 1 or 2 points in the game where I had like a particularly like egregious death run to make.
Alright, here we go. Do. Oh, hop.
I'm not sure what the I'm not sure what the normal difficulty would be like for this boss, because like I said, I did my first run on hard.
Oh, one of these guys.
Oh, hey, Tsuchigumo over there.
I don't think we have enough space right now. No, we don't.
I think you might be too low level to recruit them in any case.
Yeah, they're like 14 or something. I recall seeing people not recruit these guys before. I've seen this first part a few times. Okay, that's a whole area. That's a quest area. There's no save point there.
There you go.
Alright, we're just going for it.
Perfect, that's the one. This also comes with a cool cutscene, so check that out.
Hey, Gustav! Okay, do you have anything to sell? No, no junk. I don't think we need to buy anything. That goes Shogun's essence. Alright, let's go for it on this quest. Not quest, this boss. See what happens.
You know, there's every chance we could have a miraculous first encounter and obliterate this fool.
Possibly, I honestly don't know. Alright, let me also... Well, I'll wait until I do it. It's one of those things I need to mark in case I have to delete it from the highlight. Got it. Alright. So upcoming bosses, blocking pressure, exceptionally challenging foes lying in wait. Better safe than sorry. I did save, so we're not gonna be sorry. Not very, anyway.
God, I love this shot. Look at the sort of the cavernous spaces of the interior of the dot, like all of the floating mountains and stuff like that. I love it so much.
Dang. She looks cool as shit.
I'm a big fan of Abdiel. Look at all these demons.
I like them.
They're having a good time. I love the geometric ordering of the angels here.
Oh. Dang. We called that over.
Cost shadow. That cost shadow is so cool. The framing of these shots so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that the Demi-Fiend's work?
Well, it depends on which ending you picked.
First, I like the ending where the Demi-Fiend kicks so much ass.
Ah yes, the ass kicker ending. True ass kicker. SMT Lucifer is so fascinating to me, but we'll talk more about that later in the game.
I need to buy the Demi-Fiend DLC still.
DLC, yeah.
Unfortunately, a bunch of plushies released this month that I really want, including a certain Bridget. So, there goes a lot of my spare money.
That's just life.
Oh, he's like, oh, not needed. Alright, I'm out.
That's a hell of a flashback to have.
God,
Oh my god, guys, I just remembered that the devil killed God.
not quite sure how to interpret what you just saw. I mean, I don't know. Was that you remember, Aogami?
Thing was big as shit.
Aogami's our bro. That's just what I keep thinking. How you feel? How you feeling, Aogami? Fist bump. That's just Lucifer, Lord of Chaos. That's one big then you die. Yeah, you know what that means? Big shoes. And you know what that means? Big socks.
I see the I see the feet fetish insertion continues.
I mean, I was mostly going from down to up because that's our positioning. But hey, if it benefits a portion of my audience, who am I to complain? Angel showing up. Are you lost, human? Come with me. We have snacks. We have Capri Suns. And little cracker
We'll put
packs.
you in a little room with the other humans. You can talk to them, socialize. We have a little hamster water bottle for you guys.
It's just filled with Gatorade.
Humans love Gatorade. Meanwhile, back in the real world.
Here we go. What we got? What we got?
Have you seen this boss before?
I have, I do not remember, so this is kind of like a second reveal for me.
Easily one of my favorite designs by Doi.
Ooh. Oh.
Joe, from the hit Slave Zero X? What are you doing here?
Oh my god,
I
that's
love that little
sassy little
pose.
stuff!
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, this is pretty cool.
So what I love about this depiction of the Hydra is the markings on the forehead there that look like vaguely like Grecian urn paintings are actually taken from the surface of an urn that depicts the Hydra.
Anyways,
It's just the nice little details like that I really love.
here's me adding a stream marker. Alright, I cannot add a stream marker for some reason. Let me refresh my...
Cool about
Page.
this this early. I remember seeing people streaming this one even close to release.
Alright, stream markers aren't working for some reason. Whatever. We're fine. Alright, what's our deal here? Weak to ice, frenzy, toxic breath, fire breath. Got it. Medium dark attack, frenzy. Who in our party is weak to fire? Are any of you weak to fire? Nope, we're good.
I don't believe anyone is weak to fire. Actually.
And is
You
anyone...
might want to get Mermaid in the party though for Stormcrawler's song. Very good ice attack.
Oh,
and,
wait,
Hydra is vulnerable to ice.
And don't you have like... Yeah, you have a dark as well. Okay, who's weak to dark? It might be Angel.
We are, unfortunately.
Ah, shit. So is Angel. Okay, we don't want Angel in here.
Well, when we more thoroughly prepare for the next run against this boss, if we don't make it this time, we could purchase some dark shields from Gustav that we'll be able to use as one of five. This boss has tells. You can tell what attack traditionally is going to be used next, so you can make use of the correct shield when certain attacks come up.
Yeah, you're strong against that. I feel like I shouldn't use this on you.
Honestly, if I were you, I would probably just change. I would get Diamond to use their turn to change out for a different demon.
Okay.
Specifically Mermaid.
So Angel's weak to that particular attack too. I'm just thinking about getting in. Oh, she's weak to fire.
She is, but she brings out Stormcrawler's Song, which is your strongest ice attack.
I could. Oh, you're also weak to fire. God damn it. Can't win here. All right. Well. Let's just keep one person who's weak to fire. You don't actually have a heal on you, do you? Why did I think you did?
Humble Blessing is a heal.
Oh, it is. Okay. That's weak light attack. Weak fire, weak electric. Should I just attack?
Would
Hama.
there's no reason to pause here because you're already on a flashing. So that was a good hit. That was nice.
All right, and Aramasa.
One hit for each head.
No crits. We were fishing.
I would, get a Bufu and then finish off with
We
Stormcrawler's Song.
Okay, it's not flashing. We can just go to Stormclaw because we already bufu'd him once.
You'll get to Bufu both times. Like,
Sure.
there's no reason. Yeah, there's no reason not to cause more damage.
I mean-
Passing here would just waste Turdak's turn.
Okay. Huh. I thought I'd already got like an extra turn and it wouldn't work again like that. Anyways, let's try this. Ah. Hey. Attack. Oh, jeez. Okay, so
Yeah, I believe
we don't have
it
a
gathers
healer right now.
I believe it gathers Magatsuhi to use in the first part of the fight. It used it. I can't remember which one. It's either going to use the fire or the poison breath. I think it uses poison breath first. So
Okay, well,
either way,
we'll need some healing here in a second. Anyways, have Aramasa.
a Magatoki critical plus Aramasa is a hell of a combo. Fucking love that.
Nice.
It's so satisfying. Yeah, no reason to focus on elementals now. Just
Alright, these are both weak attacks. And I'm already guaranteed a crit, so let's just grab this. Or I could Bufu. And we want to Bufu next round, don't we?
well, you're on a Magatoki critical, so right now, any attack you use will critical, so it doesn't really matter.
And Mermaid. Ooh, baby. I guess up, Hama. Oh, mama. Oh, Hama. No, we do have a heal. That's right. I keep forgetting we actually have a fucking heal.
Get Angel to do Humble Blessing on the last turn here, I think, is your bet.
Let's just do another Aramasa.
Yeah.
Smoke if we got
Keep
it.
the good times rolling.
I love
You're
it.
making good, you're making a really good chunk into this guy. This is like much smoother than I expected our first unprepared run to go, honestly.
Well, we'll see how this next attack goes. Actually, I like hearing her scram, honestly. She scram. There we go.
The great thing about this is that it's one of the first AoE heals you can get in the game, like before media and stuff like that.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay. So it's only gonna use,
Oof. Bye, mermaid.
No!
Bye, angel.
One hit.
It's getting a critical on everyone. Alright,
That's fine, don't worry.
let's get Neko Shogun out, maybe? Maybe resistant against poison. Weak to fire, though.
Well, like I said, so I believe that it will not use fire until the second phase of the. I knew that it uses when it gathers Magatsui during this first phase of the fight, like before it gets to below half health, it only uses the toxic breath attack. So.
Alright, goodbye.
And I would probably just use this to bring another demon out.
Yep, I agree.
Or we could talk our way out of this.
No, we most certainly cannot. Alright, Squan Man, get out there. You missed Neko Shogun?
Embarrassing showing from Hydra there. You could do much. You're a boss. Do better than that.
Alright, you're weak to fire. You're strong against fire.
I think it's Damon's time.
Yeah, I think it is.
Time to get positively Dame on it.
Oh, guard when it Matsui's. Yeah, let's just do physical attack.
No, Dream Needle.
We'll actually put him asleep.
You can put Hydra to sleep.
Oh shit, he's asleep.
Yes.
Alright,
yes, there
this
you go.
is a recovery round in that case.
I don't know how long it lasts, but it's one of the few bosses that are susceptible to that.
Do I have anything I want to use on you? No. Pass.
Yeah.
And I can't pass a few, but I can use an item.
Well, you could use, yeah, exactly, items. You should check and see if you have any of the shields, just in case you've already picked some up. Ice, yeah, okay, so you have an ice dampener.
Ice attack. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
And
so you could actually use one of those, but I think getting when we do our next run, we should bring three fire dampeners and 3 dark dampeners that will allow us to block all of those attacks.
Look at this big sleepy
Dumbass.
boy. That's why he's so cranky. Alright, might as well Boothoo. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. There's no...
Could always try and Dream Needle him right back to sleep. Might be fun.
in that case, should we pass? No, because it's a bonus action, so
no,
let's just do regular attack.
If it's already flashing, there's no reason to pass. You might as well just do whatever you're gonna do.
Little 8 damage, whatever. Yeah.
I would try Fangbreaker.
Oh,
Lures target's attack.
donk. Yeah, no strike weakness. I'm afraid they like get a miss here. Actually, can we pass? We can pass. So
Yeah, we can pass.
then we do the Aramasa.
I would say items. Use an ice gem. Get a heavy ice attack.
Tapping head. We do have one. So at least one. I didn't see if there's another. Eat it, homie.
Unfortunately, I think this run is probably doomed because I'm not sure we have enough firepower to get through the second half. But you made it way further than I anticipated we would without any prep or anything. And this is a pretty tough early game boss as well. So. Oh, Squida also pointed out, yes, I completely forget about it because by the end of the game I was just using a bunch. So this turn you should get everyone to guard
Okay.
in order to dampen the effect of the Magatsuya attack that's coming. Squida is completely right.
Okay, we can get some extra hits in.
Yeah, as long as you still have enough for everyone to guard afterwards. So that would mean everyone needs to get a critical or a weak.
Oh, everyone has to?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, because everyone needs at least one action. Hold on. My wife has become stuck in the kitchen. I need to go let her out.
Okay.
We have a sliding door that's difficult to open from the inside.
Oh no. And you're gonna miss no matter what. What if a sleep happened? A sleep did not happen. Alright. Oh, we guard. We guard. We guard.
Yeah, so since Diamond blocks Dark, every time he uses a Dark attack on Diamond, he will lose the rest of his turn.
There it is. Good big week. I don't particularly care about you. Can we revive demons with revival beads?
Yes, we can, but of course it's an item, so it'll have to be used by the Nahabino.
At least for now.
Can't lower the attack any further, but I guess you could extend the effect. You might want to try some of the other Rakunda or Sukunda. Rakunda that might be my pick, just because we have fairly low firepower as it is, so any additional advantage we can get on causing damage.
Oof, that's a lot. Alright, just give me a little stab here.
Now, who would we want back?
You might be the one.
We do have 2 revival beads, so we could theoretically go after
Mermaid next.
Unfortunately, it doesn't bring them right back out, but oh boy.
Neko Shogun just got fucking annihilated. We're under fucking attack. Bye.
Even with the resist.
See the writing on the wall here. And part of me feels like I shouldn't play it out, but I so rarely do in games like this, so.
The further you get, the more chance you have of seeing more of its attacks and so forth, and understanding it better for our next run. Especially since I know its behavior changes towards the latter end of the fight.
This is too much to recover from, though.
Yeah. Let's this is reconnaissance.
Alright.
Understand the enemy.
I have added my fill on dying here. We're good. I think I've gotten enough. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, I don't want to see an Alhabino biff it.